Hello everyone, welcome to this reading, welcome to this video. So today we're gonna look at your next serious relationship, okay? So we're gonna dive into so many different details and pointers as to who they might be. And I do just want to make a note that it's turning slowly nighttime, so if I turn on the light or just it gets dark over the course of the video, if you choose, like, for example, pile 3 or pile whatever pile, then I hope it'll still give you a good vibe. I hope you'll still get good vibes from my video. But yeah, here's how the video is gonna get laid out. So your next serious relationship. So we're gonna pull 2 cards for what's coming in, the type of relationship or person. It could pick up anything. Then 3 cards for the energy once you're in the committed relationship. So what it's going to be like and stuff like that. Then we're gonna look at astrology signs. I have this like astrology deck that is like, it's got a lot of details, like it shows like compatibility. It could show up as compatibility or anything like that. Like it could show like the actual signs, but it could also show the compatibility and stuff and etc. And then we're going to move on to their career, potential careers that they're in. Then we're going to look at features, how they look. And then we're going to look at oracle cards, so for extra messages. So this is going to be the biggest part of the reading, because what the tarot cards are going to show, they're going to show the basic stuff, but the oracle cards are going to show more details about the relationship or the person, okay? So we're going to look at that in the last bit of the reading, okay? So let us begin and choose from one of the stickers or images on the screen right now, and I shall see in your reading. Hello Pile 1, hello Group 1. So let us begin and let us pull your tarot cards, okay? So let's look at what's coming in. You have the 2 of Wands. 3 cards want to come out for you. I'm just gonna make a note of, okay, the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. I kind of want to leave the 3 of Cups. Okay, I think we might leave the 3 of Cups. So this is a relationship. Actually, let's shuffle again. So, because I didn't ask the question. So what is the energy of the committed relationship, please, for Group 1? Wow, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, any further energies for Pile 1 for their committed relationship phase? Wow, you have 2 counterparts. This gives me the feeling that this might be your soulmate or twin flame, okay? Or a higher level, yeah, you have the Hierophant too, damn. Pile number 1. This very well, what I can tell you, right off the bat, is that this person, this next serious relationship for you, is a higher level soulmate, is a twin flame or a soulmate, okay? Like, for sure, like, these cards are just screaming that for real, okay? So when it comes to the type of person or the type of relationship that is coming in for you guys, Pile number 1, basically what I'm getting is, with the 2 of Wands, like, your person is excited for the future that you and they will have, okay? They are an enthusiastic person, and they are already making plans. Like, they're the type of person to meet someone and already make plans, okay? Like, they're not going to be coming into the relationship thinking that it's not going to last, okay? Like, they are set out for the long term, okay? Like, they have a vision for the future possibly as well. And to me, this card shows me and screams to me that basically this situation, this relationship, this long-term, well, I just stumbled on my words. This is not a not a one night stand. This is a long-term commitment, okay? This is not just a hookup. This is they're in it for the long term. Okay? This person is who's coming in. They're in it for the long term. This card also is associated with Mars and Aries. So this person will want to move quickly with you, okay? This person will want to move quickly with you. And they might be specific with what they want for you guys both, for the both of you. So what the advice here could be, as alongside this message, is to also express your wants and needs, okay? And be kind-hearted in the way that you approach them with your vision of the future as well, if they approach you, and when they will approach you with their vision of your future, okay? Because I also see that they're also a really confident person, okay? Like, they're headstrong is what the word I'm actually looking for. Like, they are headstrong in their views of life. They are headstrong in their views of life, but also the visions that they have for you and them. Like, they will be quite confident and stern, not stern, but headstrong, okay, in what they want, okay? So you might need to kind of like sit down with them and tell your side of the story too. Like, tell your visions of the future between you guys as well, okay? And here with the Nine of Pentacles, this gives me like leisurely vibes. Like, you guys are gonna spend time in luxury, I would say. Like, they could have money, but more so you guys are gonna both chip in to do activities, go take massages, for example, or just anything that you desire, okay? Pile number one, like anything leisurely. And I see this person as a type of person, but it could also be basically that you guys will enjoy the process. You're not going to rush things, okay? Like, this is also a long-term kind of like long-term vision kind of person. So this is going to be not a long process, but a process, okay? But one you are going to enjoy, okay? This is the type of relationship that's coming in. And I also see that you guys also with these cards here, like, you guys are not going to be clingy or codependent, okay? Like, you guys are going to be independent souls working on a relationship together, but independently, okay? Like, you guys are going to be independent from each other, but you guys are going to still have a good relationship. And to match this card to what I'm about to say, these cards relate to this as well, okay? You both have strong personalities, not gonna lie to you, okay? Like, the King and the Queen of Swords both are strong personalities, okay? Like, they are independent, like they can be feisty, but that's more so the Wands people. But yeah, maybe feisty as well, okay? And I see that you guys are not gonna get lost in each other like the Cups people would be, okay? Like, you guys are gonna be independent, like I said, but you guys are gonna still have a good relationship. And I see that this person is a mature person, or this relationship, you guys are gonna have a mature relationship. You guys are both gonna be mature in it, okay? Neither of you are gonna be childish or immature, okay? So moving on to the energy once you're in a committed relationship with them is, I see that with this combination here, this relationship is going to be built off honesty and mental connection, okay? Like, you guys might get off on mental stimulation. You guys will stimulate each other in a mental sense as well, okay? But not only in a mental sense, pal one, okay? There's also other stimulations that you guys are gonna get stimulated from, okay? And I see that to add to this, like, beginning, coming from this beginning, fresh energy of the relationship or person or relationship, when you're gonna be in the relationship, your maturity isn't going to die off. It's not at any point going to be childish or immature. You guys are still gonna be immature and mature in the relationship and how you handle things. And I see a lot of, like, honest and open communication like going on in the relationship. And I see, like, a lot of respect for one another, okay? Especially since you're being represented by the swords, okay, people? Like, a lot of respect. And I see no drama ever occurring in your relationship, okay? Like, there's not going to be much drama. And I see, like, when you guys come to the point of expressing your emotions, you guys are going to do it in a thoughtful way, okay? Like I said, with the open on communication and honest communication, it's going to be in a communication that is thoughtful as well, okay? So it's not going to be in, like, you're not going to be impulsively act out of your emotions in this relationship. You are going to talk about them first, and you are going to talk through them very clearly and honestly. And that open dialogue is gonna build trust between you guys. You guys are gonna have a lot of trust between you guys, okay? With one another. So I see, like, this relationship being balanced as well, okay? Because of those things that I just said. And since we have the Queen of Swords here, let's break these 3 cards down. Since the Queen of Swords is here as the first card, okay? Plus, we have the King of Swords, okay? I see a lot of, like, fun, intellectually, okay? Like, you are gonna have a lot of intelligent fun, okay? Like, your mind is going to be stimulated, like I said. Like, you guys are gonna have a lot of intelligent fun. And I see that, in companionship with the King of Swords, also, like, the Queen of Swords is saying you guys are gonna have a lot of humor as well. Since you guys are being represented by the intellect and intelligent people, you guys might very well be intelligent people, first of all. So second of all, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun intellectually, and therefore you guys are gonna have a lot of humor, the same kind of humor, okay? Between you guys. And this could be very well be dark humor, okay? And since this card is associated with the sign of Libra, you guys might get married, okay? You guys might legalize things, okay? Like, you guys might take the action of the legal route, okay? Like, definitely get married, okay? I mean, it makes sense because you guys are being represented by counterparts and a higher level aspect of this relationship. So you very well, since you'll get on so well with each other, especially after even a long time passing by, like, you very well could get married and will get married with this relationship. And moving on, but also continuing the message of the swords, like, you guys are gonna have a fair relationship as well, not just honest and balanced and unified, also fair, okay? Like, you guys are gonna be fair with each other. You're not gonna play dirty or like try to one up each other. You're always gonna look at the fairest outcome for each other, and they're going to look at the fairest outcome and actions towards you, okay? They're going to be fair, and you are going to be fair. And I see, like, if anything ever upsets you or angers you, if you speak to them, which you will, you guys are always going to get heard, listened to, and always they're going to pay attention to your wants and needs and desires and to your concerns. And coming back to marriage and legalizing the relationship, the Hierophant also speaks of like taking things to the next level, wanting to take things to the next level. So this person, once you're in a committed relationship, they're only going to want to progress, okay? They're only gonna want to progress the relationship. And since this is like a high level soulmate relationship, you guys are gonna help each other grow and evolve, okay? You guys are gonna help each other, okay? So, of course, this person is going to want to commit to you long term and forever because they know and they will see how much you help them grow and how much you help them, how much they helped you grow, okay? And also to add to this, like, maybe they're like a spiritual person, or they believe in the spiritual, and they will also maybe mention at one point like, oh, I believe that you were always destined to be in my life. Or once you're in a committed relationship, they're going to admit like that, oh, I think we were destined to be in each other's lives. Like, I think we are soulmates, and I think we are high level souls that were destined to be together and meet, okay? Like, they're gonna admit this to you, okay? But now let's move on to astrology signs. This astrology deck. Any messages from here, okay? So, Spirit and my angels, what are the messages for pile number 1? Okay, you guys might be a Taurus. But here we have Taurus compatibility with Aquarius or Pisces, okay? So these two are very different, which can make it a challenging relationship. So you guys might be a little bit different from each other, but you guys are gonna make this work, okay? But you guys might have some differences to one another, okay? Aquarius's highly innovative and free-spirited way of life can be unsettling for a Taurus that likes structure and stability. So one of you might be innovative and free-spirited, and the other one might be more structured and stable, okay? Who likes stability, I mean, okay? Aquariuses can also find Taurus too traditional and rigid. So maybe you guys won't be too different from each other. That's for some of you, but for some of you, because we have the King and Queen of Swords, so this represents your relationship, okay? Your committed relationship. But maybe for others of you, you will be different from each other, and you could relate to any of this, okay, information. Aquariuses can find, yeah. So one of you might be traditional and rigid, okay? Traditional or rigid, okay? Then we have Pisces. These two are an example of everyday fairy tale, since they both dream to find the love of their lives. Wow. So, this is going to be an everyday fairy tale, okay? Your relationship is going to be an everyday fairy tale. And one of you could be dreaming to find the love of your life. It could be you or it could be them, okay? Then we have, they can also provide each other with the comfort and emotional connection they both need from a loving and stable relationship. So you guys are gonna find the comfort and emotional connection from your loving and stable relationship, okay? Like, you guys are gonna be stable and loving and long-term relationship, okay? Is there anything else for pile number 1? Let's get 3 cards from this deck. So we got 1. Let's look at the next card. You have Pisces compatibility. We already had Pisces on here. So let's read. Libra. This can be a romantic and sensitive match, as Pisces brings the emotional connection and Libra brings balance and harmony. Yeah, this is going to be a romantic and sensitive match that brings emotional connection and balance and harmony. However, over time, Libra can find Pisces too emotional and sensitive, and Pisces can find Libra too detached. So that might be some issues that get brought up, but I feel like you guys are going to overcome them because we have the Hierophant here, which is definitely giving me vibes of long term, okay? Like marriage, potentially even, okay? Then we have Scorpio. These two are highly compatible with their shared appreciation of emotional connections and spiritual depth. So you guys might both, or one of you might be appreciative of emotional connection and spiritual depth, which this relationship is. This relationship is spiritually deep. With them both being water signs, they can be highly sensitive and empathetic. So even though you guys are represented by the King and Queen of Swords, well, the relationship is, you guys are literally going to be highly sensitive and empathetic. I feel like that's you guys, but it could be them as well, or them in general, which can create a strong emotional bond between them. So you guys are going to have a strong emotional bond between you guys. Even though you guys are being represented, the relationship is being represented by the Swords court cards, you guys, I feel like intuitively, like you guys are going to have a strong emotional bond, okay? Like for sure. And sensitivity and empathy. Like there's going to be a lot of empathy. Otherwise, this wouldn't work out. Plus, this is just the representation of, this is the clarification of like your relationship, not you guys, not the person, not you, the relationship, okay? Let's get one last card for you guys. We have Capricorn compatibility. So you could have Taurus, Pisces, or Capricorn, by the way, guys, in your chart, in your reading, in your chart, I mean, or they could have that, okay? Then we have, so we have Sagittarius. These two are very different, which can make for a challenging relationship. Sagittarius may feel constrained by Capricorn's need for routine, while Capricorn may find Sagittarius's impulsiveness and lack of planning frustrating. So that could be an issue here as well. But I feel like you guys are going to work through it, okay? So need for the routine, and impulsiveness and lack of planning. So one of you could have like routine and one of you could be impulsive or just have a lack of planning in your daily life. Then we have Capricorn. These two can create a harmonious and stable relationship with their shared values for work and money. They can also support one another easily, both value loyalty and commitment in a relationship. So value of loyalty and commitment in your relationship is going to be a thing. However, this relationship can become too serious too quickly. So yeah, let's look at the back. We have Gemini, Aries, or Taurus. Okay, guys. Now let's take a look at your career. So what is this person's career, Spirit, please? What is this person's career? What is this person's career? Potential career. Okay. We have World War, Holocaust, Allied Defender, Allied Invader, Hiroshima. Okay. Becoming more natural. Miscard. Okay. Where's the freaking... Okay. There's no career here, but they could be in the army. So there is a career. They could be in a soldier or in the army, okay? They could be in the army. And this kind of makes sense because you have the freaking Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So, yeah. I mean, they're not being represented by that, but, yeah. Okay, we have branding, house fire, persecution, book burning, and burned. They might be a firefighter, okay? So they might be in a service job, okay? They might be in a service job where they help people or serve their country, where they serve people, okay? What else can we see? One last card. We have banishment, exiled, shunned, disowned, forced underground, banished. I don't know, maybe they were in the army or like a service, okay? But they either got banished from it or they're like basically their army person, ex-firefighter, ex-policeman, okay? Possibly. Or they still could be in that service, okay? They could still be in a service, okay? Pile number 1. But now let's take a look at your features, your looks, appearance cards. So what is pile 1's person? Possible features. Possible features for pile number 1. We have braids. We have sharp face. What else? Let's get like 4 or 5 cards. So braids, sharp face. What else can we see for pile number 1? Elderly. They could be elderly. What else can we see for pile number 1? Makeup. They could wear makeup, or you could wear, well, they could wear makeup, okay? Man. They could be a man, okay? We have 5 cards, okay? Let's look at the back. Older than you. Elderly and older than you. Okay, pile number 1. But now let's dive into your oracle cards, okay? Pile number 1. Let us dive into your oracle cards. Okay, pile 1, I just shuffled a bunch of cards, a bunch of oracle cards, and we're going to take a look at details about this relationship, about them, okay? So let's begin. We have rings, we have contracts, agreements, bonds. So yeah, like I said, you guys are going to get married potentially, okay? This is giving me marriage vibes. So I'm telling you that I am going to definitely say that you guys are going to get married, okay? Then we have perplexity. Perplexity is the feeling of being unable to comprehend the current situation, leaving you feeling lost. It reminds you not to rush for answers, but to give yourself time and space to understand. The answers will eventually reveal themselves. So what this tells me is, you guys might not believe that you guys are gonna get married to them. Like when it comes up, when it will come up, like, oh, I just saw 4 on the timer. So you guys are not gonna believe like that you guys are gonna have this offer brought to you, okay? And there's a little bit of advice here, okay? It says not to rush for answers, but to give yourself time and space to understand. The answers will eventually reveal themselves, okay? So you guys might feel overwhelmed by this like new information that was brought to you, okay? So you guys might want to take the time to deepen it, to really digest it, okay? Then we have awakening. Awakening is the profound realization of your inner truth. guiding you to see a deeper meaning in life. Awakening is not only the elevation of consciousness, but a deep understanding of existence. When awakening occurs, you will feel inner encouragement and inspiration. So I feel like this relationship is going to bring encouragement and inspiration into your life, okay? Like, you guys are gonna feel inspired by this person, from this person, okay? Then we have renewal, spark. They will also make you feel like you have new life inside of you. Like, you will feel renewed. You will feel like a brand new person when this person comes in. That's the magic that they will have on you, okay? Then we have competition. Healthy competition is driving you to improve. It provides motivation and leads to personal growth through interactions with others. And I see this being true. Like, having a healthy competition with them. Okay? Like, you guys having a healthy competition with them. Which will bring up a lot of personal growth, and they will inspire you, and you guys will be in a little bit of competition. Then we have passion. So you guys are going to have a lot of passion, okay, between you guys. Yeah, but coming back to the competition, I see the healthy competition being a thing because you guys were represented by the King and Queen of Swords, okay, for your relationship, which tells me that you guys are counterparts, and counterparts like have a healthy competition. They have this, like, they grow and learn from one another, okay? And they are compatible. Then we have laughter, happiness, joy, healing. So this relationship will be healing. And you guys will have a lot of laughter between you guys, okay? Then we have spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. So this person will spiritually awaken you more. This person is going to be, you guys are both going to be self-aware, okay? And there's going to be cutting through illusions here, okay? Especially because you are represented by the King and the Queen of Swords. The relationship is being represented by that. They are the, like, queens and kings of cutting through illusions. They see the truth of matters, of people, and they cut through the bullshit. They cut through illusions, okay? Then we have, hey, see your value, make the most of the day, successful end, profitable business, necessity and hard work, don't work for pennies. So they're gonna help you see your value, okay? And you guys are gonna see their value, okay? Then we have cooperative, conscientious, traveling, strengthening relationships. So this is gonna be a luxurious relationship, okay? Full of cooperation. Then we have forge a new path. You guys are gonna be forging a new path with them because they are a higher level soulmate, and they're gonna bring up so much for you. Like, so much positivity, okay? But also, like, growth as well. They're gonna help you forge a new path, potentially even new path in life, okay? They might help you forge a new path in life in terms of business and career. Then we have universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. So I feel like this is a side message that you guys are eventually gonna end up together with this person. I mean, this is your next serious relationship. So yeah, the universe is guiding you and bringing you together with this person. Then we have synchronicity. Divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchrony. Yeah, there might be a lot of synchronicity that happens when you guys are together, but you guys are a divine soul match because you really are, because you had the King and Queen of Swords, okay? Then we have the stone circle. Sacred space, ancient wisdom, grounding. So this person is going to ground you guys, okay? And you guys are going to create a sacred space together. And they're wise, okay? They are wise. Pile number 1. Then we have the majestic mountain with overcoming challenges, resilience. So this relationship is going to overcome challenges and is going to be a resilient one. Then we have divorce. That's interesting. Experiencing a breakup. So this person could have went through that, okay? A breakup or a divorce before meeting you. Or this is your energy, okay? And maybe that's why you've come to watch this reading, because you're wondering who's next, okay? I don't think this is going to be a divorce with you guys or a breakup with you guys. But for a small percentage of you, maybe you guys will break up with this person after a while, okay? But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is the message that I brought across just now. Then we have decision. Wrong reasonings. Contemplating, staying or leaving, uncertain. For some of you, maybe this is like a breakup that will happen. But since this is like a high level soulmate, I feel like you guys might come back, okay? But we have wrong reasons and contemplation, stay or decision, and then wise decision. Let's see the next card. Dream come true. Yeah, I feel like maybe you guys are in a current relationship. And this is talking about that, okay? If you're in a relationship right now, maybe you are pondering if you should relieve this person that you're with, okay? I feel like that might be the thing. But either way, there's going to be a wiser decision that's going to be made, okay? Then we have dream come true. So this person is going to be your dream come true, okay? This person is going to be a dream come true. Then we have the chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So this person is going to be a chaser, okay? They're going to chase you. They're going to message you, okay? I mean, it makes sense because what was coming in, that type of relationship or person that's coming in with the two cards that were representing that, they are a planner, remember, okay? Then we have boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So there's going to be a bit of moving on, okay, from someone or something. I don't think you guys are going to break up or have a divorce with this person. I don't think that is the message here, okay? I really don't. I think that might be something you recently dealt with or are going to because you're currently in a relationship with someone you are considering leaving, okay? Then we have first blush. Soft whispers of affection make love bloom. Gentle, romance, tender. Yeah, this is going to be a tender relationship. There's going to be a lot of romance. Okay? Then we have dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. So you guys might see them in your dreams already. You guys might be seeing them in your dreams. Okay? Then we have long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. So this might be a long distance relationship. Then we have the X. Yeah. Okay, this message, divorce and decision and wise decision, is talking about someone else. It's not talking about this person. Okay? We have an X that is in the picture here. Your ex. Or it could be their ex, okay? Healing from past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. Yeah. If this message applies to you, then, you know, healing from heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself, okay? Pal number one. But that is all I have for you, pal one. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I shall see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Hello group 2, welcome to this reading, welcome to this video. So let us jump right in and let us see your next serious relationship. So let us get 2 cards for what's coming in. Wow, we have the Devil. That's interesting. What is coming in? And the freaking 7 of Swords. Guys, okay, just bear with me. Then we're going to look at the energy of once you're in the committed relationship. So let's get 3 cards for this. What is the energy of the committed relationship? This is interesting because these cards don't give me vibes of a committed relationship. But Maybe it is. What else is... So far, so good, by the way. So far, so good. What is the energy of the committed relationship? What is the energy of the committed relationship? Okay, guys. This is positive. This is positive. Okay, guys. What I can see with the devil, though, I thought it was a negative card, but thinking about it more thoroughly, I feel like this is them. This new person is gonna be obsessed with you, okay? Like, obsessed with you. They are going to be so incredibly attracted to you physically, and they're gonna be attracted to you sexually too. Like, they're gonna want you so bad sexually, okay? And I see that they're gonna be, like, addicted to you, okay? Addicted to you. Pile number 2. They're gonna be addicted and obsessed with you. With every inch of you. And guys, this combination, not gonna lie to you, even though it's attractive at first, like this card is attractive at first, this combination is not attractive. Because with the 7 of Swords, you guys are gonna have to look at them more closely. You guys are gonna have to learn this person's secrets before deciding whether or not to take the relationship to the next level. Like, there might be very big secrets here that this person is holding back and not telling you. It could simply be bad habits, but it also could be unhealthy behavioral patterns, okay? Perhaps you will need to, like, figure out why this person broke up with their last partner, okay? Maybe you guys will feel like, well, you guys might discover that this person is not faithful, okay? Faithful in relationships. And there's a message here to set defined boundaries with this person, okay? If you want it to, like, work out. If you want it to even get off the ground. If you want to even be friends with them. Define your boundaries. Define good, healthy boundaries. And also there's a message here that there's only so many times that you can forgive a person for a betrayal. So that's why there's a need to really, like, I don't know, like, look into this person, so to say, okay? But overall, there's a message that the devil here, it speaks of and screams control, while the 7 of Swords keeps the truth buried. Okay? I don't know why this is showing up as your next relationship, but here we have good cards. So maybe at first, this relationship is going to be kind of toxic in a way, or manipulative, okay? Or just as, like, truths that not being shown or shared, okay, here. Not being made clear at first. But I don't see that this is gonna be too much of an issue, or you guys will definitely overcome this, because we have the freaking King of Cups, okay? Which tells me that this person is going to and does love you unconditionally when you will be in this committed relationship with them, okay? And nowadays, everyone sleeps around, for example, and has secrets, like, in terms of that, like, having a side piece here and there, okay? But this person loves you unconditionally, okay? When you will become in a committed relationship with them. Like, I've even told myself, guys, like, I've even told myself this one time, like, I don't care if my partner will ever cheat on me, if they will ever sleep with others besides me, because that's what everyone does in 2026. That's what everyone does in nowadays, okay? Like, I even said that to myself at one point in my life, okay? And I still think it, not gonna lie to you, okay? But you don't need to worry, pal number 2, because they love you unconditionally. This person will love you unconditionally. And they will be really compassionate towards you and kind towards you and nurturing. They could even make a good dad, okay? If you're a female watching this, or I don't know, whoever's watching this, like this person would make a good dad, okay? And by the way, my story, you don't have to take it in. You don't have to be the same way. I'm just saying my mindset at one point in my life, and Loki still my mind, okay? Because if you want to make a relationship work, don't allow cheating constantly. But if a person cheats on you once, I feel like that can be forgiven if they show you love after. If they show you lots of love and consistent shows of affection of love, okay, then that can be forgiven. This card is also about romance, okay? So this person might be romantic in the relationship. They're gonna be romantic in the committed relationship part of your reading, okay? They're gonna be romantic. They're gonna give you flowers. They're gonna give you letters, okay? They're gonna shower you with love, okay? And they also might give you gifts, like very often, from time to time, or very often, okay? And they will make you very happy, okay? You guys will have a lot of fun, okay? And with the sun, this also talks about how, like, you guys will definitely still be in the center of their universe, even after being in a committed relationship with you, okay? Like, you still are gonna be the sun of their life, okay? You're still gonna be their sun, okay, pile number 2? So this is amazing. And guys, I feel like nowadays, like, especially with, like, influencers, if you're an influencer watching this, then hello. But if not, either way, this message applies to, like, this video. I feel like influencers, especially, like, people in the spotlight, like, their guy cheats at least once, okay? So I feel like in this, like, this generation, my generation, or millennials and Gen Z, like, we are kind of free-spirited in a sense, okay? So if they've ever slept with someone else whilst they were with you, for example, like anyone, I feel like that's, like, low-key normal, okay? I don't know. This is just, like, me saying my perspective and how I've seen everything, like, all the social media that I've consumed, okay? And just looking at my generation as well and talking to them, like, I don't know, guys. Let's move on though. Let's move on. Let's see any astrology card signs or messages, okay? Pile 1 got a lot of messages from this deck. So yeah, you guys are having a lot of messages too. Okay, so you guys might be a Cancer, Aquarius, or Pisces, or they will be a Cancer, Aquarius, or Pisces. But let's see. More so Cancer, okay? But let's see. We have, this can be a challenging match. Cancer seeks emotional depth and intimacy. While Aquarius, wow, this is relating. This is relating. So someone here might be more emotional and intimate, but the other isn't gonna have emotional intimacy, okay? While Aquarius values independence and innovation in a relationship, yeah, like independence, freedom, okay? You need to work on understanding and respecting each other's differences to avoid feeling disconnected or unappreciated. So I feel like the reason you guys are going to be in this relationship, in a committed relationship with them, is because you guys are going to feel connected to them or appreciated at the very least, okay? Appreciated to the max, okay? Like, they're going to make you feel appreciated, okay? Yeah. I don't know, I was gonna say, like, maybe you guys are not gonna get cheated on. Maybe this is at first, okay? But either way, you guys are gonna feel you guys are gonna be made to feel appreciated. You guys are gonna be the sun of their universe, okay? Sun of their life. Sun of their life. Then we have, this can be a highly compatible match as both signs share a deep emotional sensitivity and need for creativity. So you guys might match deep emotional sensitivity and creativity, okay? Some of you guys, I don't know, I feel like influencers are watching this video, this pile, okay? So some of you guys might be an influencer and your creativity is gonna be matched. They are also both nurturing and spiritual. So we'll find it easy to understand each other without even speaking. So you guys both might be nurturing with each other and spiritual, okay? You guys both might be spiritual. What else can we see? Aquarius dream dates. Aquariuses love experimentation. So doing something out of the ordinary or trying something new on a date would be ideal. Wow, this relates, not gonna lie. Like, maybe you guys are gonna set out to experiment something new, okay? Something out of the ordinary. So maybe an open relationship, okay? Or maybe you guys will allow them to, like, for example, you guys might allow them to sleep with others, and this is the type of relationship you will have, okay? Maybe you guys are polyamorous, okay? I don't know. But next it says, this could include going to a festival or trying out unusual foods. They also value intellectual stimulation, so going to a museum or having engaging conversations will be perfect for them. So you guys might be intellectually stimulated by them, okay? You guys will have great conversations with them. Then we have, they also enjoy helping people and are passionate about social justice. So attending a charity event or volunteering together are great ideas. So you guys might go on a lot of events, okay? And you guys might enjoy helping people and are passionate about social justice. I don't know. Or they will be, okay? Like, they might like love helping people. Then we have Scorpio compatibility, Aquarius, Pisces. So they might be a Cancer, Aquarius, or Scorpio, or you could be, okay? Then we have, these two can have a challenging relationship, as Scorpio values emotional intensity while Aquarius values intellectual stimulation. Aquarius can also be too detached and unemotional for Scorpio to build trust. Yeah, this person might be like very detached and unemotional, but somehow you guys will be in a committed relationship, and I feel like you might, once you're in a committed relationship, this is them at first, I feel like. Once you're in a committed relationship, they will be emotionally attached, okay? Then we have, these two are highly compatible with their shared appreciation of emotional connections and spiritual depth. With them both being water signs, they can be highly sensitive and empathetic, which can also create a serious emotional bond between them. So that might be a thing, okay? I'm only taking 3 of these cards. But now let's move on to career. So what is the potential career for pile number 2? What is the potential career for pile number 2? Here we have enslavement. work slave, concubine, oh my goodness, emancipated slave, prisoner of war. They might be a work slave, quite plainly put. Like, they might be slave to their work, okay? They could work in a corporate job, for example. I don't know. Then we have health issues, contagious illness, genetic illness, hypochondria, infection. This is actually kind of funny that it's being brought up. Maybe. Okay, I don't know, file number 2. I don't know. Just use your imagination when it comes to, like, them knowing a lot of people, okay? Then we have bully. They might be in a leadership role or position. Let me just take one last card. Or they might be a boss, okay? They might be a boss or in a leadership position. That's way too many cards. I'm just gonna take this one. Athlete. They might be an athlete, okay? Pile number 2. Now let's move on to let's not move on to the oracle cards just yet. Let us look at your features. So what are the features for pile number 2 about this person? What are the features of pile 2's person? We have beauty mark. We have plus size, and that came out in reverse, so they are definitely not plus size. They very well could be an athlete or in the spotlight, okay? Somehow in the spotlight. I am feeling that. We have round face. Let's take 2 more. Woman. They might be a woman. Or you might be a woman. I don't know. They might be a woman. Okay? Definitely. Because we're looking at them. Then we have square face, okay? Round face or square face. And on the back, we have fun colored hair. I don't think that one was, but they could definitely have fun colored hair. Now let's move on to your oracle cards, okay, pile number 2? Okay, pile 2. So these cards, I turned on the light, by the way, because it was getting really dark. Anyway. So these cards are going to represent them, the relationship, or any messages that you need to hear about them or about this, okay? So we have the answer no. We have rainbow with wish granted. So let's see. I don't know what the no could be about. Maybe at first there'll be a no, but then they will turn into a wish granted, okay? They will become your wish come true, okay? But at first you might say no to them, okay? Or at first you might get a no from them, okay? Because we do have the sapphire, so I feel like they are like a sapphire. They are like a gem to you in your eyes, okay? So someone here will say no, but then you will realize that they're a wish come true, okay? And they are a sapphire, not gonna lie, okay? They are a gem. Then we have anticipation. So you might be waiting on this person. You might be waiting for this sapphire to come into your life, okay? Because they're a gem in your eyes. You might be waiting for them to come into your life, okay? Pile number 2. Then we have nostalgia, memories, missing someone, past life soulmate, the past. So this might be a past life soulmate of yours, okay? Maybe some kind of nostalgia will come up when you meet them, when you come together, okay? Like you guys are gonna miss something. when you will come into union with this person. Then we have desire. So that is like the devil card here. They will have a lot of desire for you. And we have lust as well. They will have a lot of desire and lust towards you, okay? They will have a lot of lust and desire towards you. Oh my god. And we have kinky ways. Fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. So, yeah, they might be sexually open, okay? They might be a sexually open person, okay? But you guys might get into, like, kinky ways. You guys might explore a lot of kinks and sexual fantasies, okay? For sure. Then we have nail. Building, not solid. Needs securing. Build over. Painful but truthful. Communication. Nail in coffin. Hitting the nail on the head. Put a pin in for later. New beginnings needed. Flawed situation. Tower moment. Wow. Okay. This person might be a tower moment. I don't know. Okay? This might be a flawed situation. Not gonna lie to you, okay? And that's okay, pal number 2. We all are attracted to who we are attracted to, and we can't help it. But there is positive here about this person, because we have wish granted, so they will be your wish come true, okay? Then we have shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted, others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energy to overpower your light. Some will take it for granted, others may take advantage of it. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. So you guys will be the giving one here in this situation, I feel like. You guys will be the giving one. Then we have illusion. I feel like this card is speaking of me like they're in their ego. Like they're stuck in their ego. I don't know. That's what it is giving, okay? Then we have the rainbow bridge. Connection, hope, promise. But you guys will have connection, okay? And there is hope here and promise, okay? Hope and promise here. Then we have the spring equinox. Renewal, new growth, beginnings. Yeah, this is a new beginning for you. And new growth will happen because of this situation, because of this relationship. Wow, we have gold digger. Yeah, they might be a gold digger, especially when it comes to in terms of looks. Like, they go after looks, okay? Not gonna lie. Like, they're a gold digger in that sense, or maybe a literal gold digger, okay? Then we have moving. Boxed up, environmental change, empty shell. You guys might move in with this person, okay? Then we have knowledge. You are learning as you go along, so stay open. And rooted. This relationship and connection will give you a lot of knowledge, okay? Maybe that's why this is your next serious relationship, because it will bring you a lot of knowledge and growth, okay? And then we have rooted. Stand your ground and know you are connected. I was feeling like know your worth. So stand your ground and know your worth. I feel like this person will see your worth once you stand your ground and know your own worth, okay? Then we have forbidden. Yeah, like this person is a sexual freak, not gonna lie, okay? Then we have coffee cup. Meeting or conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. This will be a friend first, I feel like, okay? Warm brew underneath that, guys, okay? Wow. Warm brew. Speaking softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. That's what you guys might do, okay? Like, you guys might speak softly, okay? And that will, like, disarm them. Honest, vital, patient. You guys are a patient person for being with this person, not gonna lie, okay? Then we have butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. That's where you guys might meet this person, okay? At a party or a night out, okay? Yeah. This was your reading part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I shall see you when I'll see you. Bye-bye. Hello, pal free. Welcome to this reading. Welcome to this video. So let us jump right in and let us see what is your next serious relationship. So let's take 2 cards for what's coming in next. What type of relationship or what type of person? You have the 4 of Cups. What else, Spirit and Angels? What is coming in next for pile number 3? For what's the type of relationship or person? Okay. Now let's take some cards for the energy that's gonna be once you're in a committed relationship. So what is the energy of the committed relationship? That card nearly fell off onto the ground. Great. What else? What else? Okay, this person might be a spy. Okay, not gonna lie to you with the Justice and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So guys, I feel like when this person will come in, you won't recognize the true potential of this relationship. You will not see them in a relationship type of way, okay? You will see them as either as a co-worker or as a friend, okay? Or just a stranger, okay? Even. And there might be some pessimism here, okay? Coming from your end. Or from their end. Okay, one or either of you, you're not gonna see them as a relationship kind of way, okay? And one or two of you, I feel like this could be you. You're not really hopeful that this relationship will be long term. That this relationship will and can work out, okay? And when you have this kind of pessimistic mindset, in terms of relationships, it's hard to fully invest in a relationship, okay? So one or both of you may not be giving enough time to get to know each other, okay? Like, that's how it will be at first. But I feel like after some time, you will get hope, okay? Like, something will spark hope in you, okay? And also the Star card is also saying that you're on the right track, okay? When you will be feeling this way, you are on the right track, okay? To this person, to this committed relationship. Also, I see like this person helping you to embrace your uniqueness, what makes you you, what makes you unique. And they might teach you that you don't need to like mold yourself into a standard type of way, into a standard type of person, into a certain way to be loved, okay? This person will teach you that you can be unique, you can be your unique self and still be loved. Like, this person might inspire you to express yourself more, to express yourself boldly. And they will show you that your creativity and your aura and your energy is appreciable, is lovable, okay? And maybe you'll be learning that you can take inspiration from others, from them, okay? So that you can be inspired as well. And guys, let's move on to the committed part now. So with the Three of Wands, I see that even after the long time of being with them, they are still excited about you. They are still excited to see you every single day. They are still excited to hear from you. They are still excited about you and surrounding you. they still feel like you're still full of surprises, and they're never bored with you. They are never bored with you. And with this Justice card here, this is telling me that whatever effort you have put into the relationship, however much effort you have put into the relationship, this is how much the person loves you back, okay? Or loves you, okay? Like, if you've put in a little effort, then this person will love you little amount, okay? But if you've put in a lot of effort into this relationship, they will love you lots, okay? That is the message of the Justice card here. And moving on to the last card here, with the Page of Swords, you guys are clear on where you stand, okay? You are clear on where you stand with each other and where you stand in this relationship. You guys have seen and had conversations potentially about where you guys are moving and the status of the relationship, okay? So I feel like what this is giving like maybe this relationship will be kind of like one-sided, okay? Maybe you guys won't put in so much effort, okay? Because you won't really feel this person as much as you like, okay? Or could, I mean. And they will kind of return the effort, okay? But also, like, you guys are not confused about where this relationship is at and where it's headed, most of all, okay? Like, you both are not, like, unclear about that, okay? So there's, like, open communication. And since you have the Justice card, I feel like justice will take place in this situation, in this relationship, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you, okay? And this might be, like, strong, or this might be subtle, okay? It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm going to jail, right? No. It can be like, oh, I did this, and there are consequences to this, okay? Yeah. I don't know. There might be also a lot of travel involved in this relationship, okay? Or just leisurely things, okay? But now let's move on to the astrology signs cards. Let's see what they have to say. We have Aquarius. So you or they might be an Aquarius. Aquariuses are independent, sociable, outgoing, eccentric. They enjoy inventing new things, socializing, and sports. Capricorn and Cancer are the most compatible with this sign. So this person might be independent, sociable, outgoing, and eccentric, and could enjoy inventing new things, socializing, and sports, okay? What else can we see? We have Sagittarius, so they might be a Sagittarius, or you might be Sagittarius. These two are good matches because they share a love for travel, and independence. Yeah, you guys might travel a lot in this relationship, okay? They can also easily inspire each other to pursue their dreams. Yeah, that also could be the Three of Wands. This person would inspire you to pursue your dreams, okay? One potential challenge is that they are both impulsive and quick to act. So that might be a downside to this relationship. Like, it's going to be impulsive and, well, one of you could be impulsive and quick to act, okay? Which can lead to disagreements and conflicts, okay? Yeah, one of you could be quick to act or impulsive, okay? And there might be disagreements and conflicts, okay? Because of that. Then we have these two are naturally attracted to each other and can have an enjoyable relationship. However, Sagittarius can find Taurus too stagnant and predictable over time, which can cause Sagittarius to feel stuck, causing conflict. Maybe one of you may feel like the other is stagnant and predictable. So this could instill feelings of feeling stuck or it could cause conflict, okay? What else can we see for pile number 3? I feel like taking this card. Or maybe that one. I don't know. Let's just see. Scorpio compatibility, Aquarius. These two can have a challenging relationship, as Scorpio values emotional intensity while Aquarius values intellectual stimulation. Aquarius can also be too detached and unemotional for Scorpio to build trust. So, you know, someone might value emotional intensity while someone else might value intellectual stimulation, okay? And someone might be too detached from the relationship and unemotional, okay? In order to build more trust in the relationship. Then we have Pisces. These two are highly compatible with their shared appreciation of emotional connections and spiritual depth. With them both being water signs, they can be highly sensitive and empathetic, which can create a strong emotional bond between them. Yeah. I think that's all the cards. Aries might be significant, okay? Now let's look at your career. So this is the potential of what career they could be in, okay? What is the potential career that pile number 3's person is? We have loss of a loved one, death, abandonment, unexplained disappearance, and war. Okay, they could have lost a loved one, by the way. But I feel like this is like, they could be religious because there's a cross. They could be a religious leader or something. But I was more so feeling like they could like deal with death, okay? They could work around people to help them grieve, okay? To help them through a loss or losses, okay? That might be a thing. Then we have poverty. Lower class. This imagery is giving me like scary vibes, okay? I don't like the way that it's looking into my soul, okay? This is creepy. I don't like this. Lower class, this possessed, beggar, and famine. Maybe they're lower class, okay? Maybe they're in poverty at the moment. Maybe they don't have a career or a job, okay? Maybe they don't have a career or a job. We have military. So they might be in the military or Navy or Air Force, okay? Yeah. That might be a thing, guys, okay? Pile number 3. But now let's look at your features. Not the oracle cards just yet, but the features. So what can we see for the features for pile number 3? We have square face. What is the person's features, please? Spirit, what is pile 3's person's features? Coarse curly hair. Could we get 3 more? Braids. They might have braids. Makeup. They might wear makeup. Mole. They might have a mole. Okay, let me get one more. Because I feel like we need one more. Could we get one more? Okay. I'm taking these 2. So, average build and short. Okay. Average build and short. Now let's move on to your oracle cards, okay? Okay, pal free. So I've shuffled a couple cards. So let's dive right in. So you have achievement. So this person might have achieved things, okay? They may have achieved many things in their life. Then we have knight. So they're going to be a knight in your life, okay? They're going to confidently ride on into your life on their horse and offer you a love offer, okay? Then we have gratitude. Gratitude is an energy that attracts more abundance and joy. When you are grateful, you align your frequency with the universe. Let gratitude be a part of your life and remind you to focus on the beautiful things around you. So I feel like this is a message for you guys. You should be more grateful for them, okay? You guys should be more grateful for them, okay? Then we have keys on a ring, one night stand, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along. So I feel like this might be a one night stand for some of you that turns into something more. But this makes sense, okay? Because we had the message here of like, oh, you guys don't think that there'll be something more. But then they will turn into something more, okay? Then we have karma with balance. So we are weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. So you guys will be weighing things out, okay? And I feel like karma will happen in this situation because you guys had the justice card, okay? Some kind of karma will happen in this relationship, will play out in this relationship. Maybe it's karmic justice, like this could be a karmic relationship. I'm not saying a bad one. I'm just saying a relationship, a soul tie that you need to work some karma out through, okay? Then we have passion. So you guys will have a lot of passion, okay? You guys will have a lot of passion. Then we have the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. So I feel like you guys will be able to detox yourself when you will be in the relationship with this person, okay? There will be a detox. Then we have lift off, fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. So this relationship could take off really quickly, okay? Like this relationship will happen really quickly, and it makes sense if it's going to be a one night stand. Like you guys might like each other a lot after the first night stand, okay? Then we have hey. See your value, make the most of the day, successful end, profitable business, necessity and hard work. Don't work for pennies. Successful end is what I'm most feeling drawn to. So this is going to be a successful outcome for you guys. This relationship will be a successful outcome. Then we have collect, analyze information. You guys are going to be collecting information about this person at first and analyzing if you should like get into a relationship with them, okay? Then we have behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. Yeah, this comes back to that point of like you may be declining them at first, okay? Because you might have a certain opinion about people or about them, but karma will happen out in this situation. Maybe the karma is, yeah, we have twin flame. Maybe the karma is that you guys won't be as interested in them at first, but they'll be really interested in you. And then the karma will be that you'll be really interested in them when you form this like relationship with them, but they won't be as interested in you anymore, okay? They very well could be a twin flame, okay? They very well could be a twin flame. Pile number 3. Then we have the harmonic scale. Balance, harmony, music of life. Yeah, like things will balance out in this relationship. Things will balance out in this relationship when you form a relationship. Then we have divorce. So you guys, if you guys are twin flames, you are definitely gonna get parted. You guys are definitely gonna part ways. Okay? But I feel like you guys will come back together. Like, some of you will come back together, some of you won't, okay? Then we have lust. So I feel like this person will have a lot of lust for you. There will be a lot of lust amongst you, okay? There will be a lot of lust amongst the two of you. Then we have family, making a home or having kids and loving support. Yeah, you guys are good. Some of you guys are literally gonna have a baby or babies with this person, okay? Wow. We have hot sex. So yeah, that's what is in store for you guys, pile number 3, with this person, okay? Hot sex. Then we have girl with the snake in reverse. Empath and narcissistic, but I feel like I should take it in the correct order. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So I feel like maybe for some of you, this might be a karmic soulmate, and there will be an empath and narcissist dynamic. But the reason why this relationship will take place is because you guys have some karma to set straight with this person, so that you can grow and become a better and more evolved person in this life. So this could be why this could be your next serious relationship. But for others of you, this is your twin flame, and for others of you, it's your high level soulmate with just like the karma being something that was created from the start of the relationship, not some past life karma, okay? Then we have graceful dance. Lift each other during both high and low times. Inspire, hold, footing. Lift each other during both high and low times. So, yeah, you guys will be lifting each other up during high and low times. Then we have power balance. Have mutual respect and shared responsibilities. Equality, respect, care. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of respect, and you guys will not overpower each other, okay? Then we have surprise. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. This brings me back to, like, you guys surprising them. Like, you guys are full of surprises to them, okay? But yeah, we have a lot of romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. So yeah, be open to romantic surprises, okay? Pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I shall see you when I'll see you. Bye-bye. Hello, group 4. Welcome to this reading. Welcome to this video. So let us jump right in and let us see. So let us see what is coming in for you. The type of relationship or person, okay? Which way does this want to come out? Okay, I'm just gonna take it like this. What is the type of relationship or person coming in? We have 3 cards. Okay, we're just gonna take it, okay? So what is the energy once they're in a committed relationship? What is the energy once they're in a committed relationship? What is the relationship once they're in a committed relationship? What is the energy of them once they're in a committed relationship? What is the Tower, please? I get it. So, you have 2 court cards. Well, queens as well, guys, okay? So, you first have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a grounded and nurturing and practical individual, okay? Who is generous, who is sensual, who is most likely abundant, and they embody stability and wealth, okay? But also warmth, just as the Queen of Cups does as well. And this person is going to be deeply empathetic, intuitive, and nurturing as well, okay? Who's going to be compassionate and a supportive friend or a supportive person, okay? But they're not just going to be emotional and just someone who is gonna just be in their emotions and kind. They're also going to be mentally intelligent. They're also going to be intelligent, okay? Maybe they're the type of person who gets a lot of new ideas all the time, and someone who also speaks the truth, okay? Pile number 4, someone who also speaks the truth. So that's the type of person that's coming in. But in terms of the fresh energy of the relationship, okay, the relationship that's coming in, it's a grounded and nurturing one, okay? Emotional and grounded, okay? That's also going to be truthful, like someone who is truthful, and someone who is mentally stimulating for you, okay? And then for the committed part of the relationship, I see that this person might help you evolve spiritually with this High Priestess here, okay? Like, they're gonna help you tap into your intuition, okay? Because they're an intuitive person. Oh, I see what this could be, because you have the Queen of Cups here as well. This could be a really psychic connection, okay? This could be a really psychic connection where both of your intuitions are like heightened and at a high point, at an all-time high point, okay? This could be a marriage type relationship commitment, okay? But it's a strong commitment here, okay? This new relationship. And it's gonna break down barriers, and it's gonna break down old beliefs and old ways of doing things as well, to bring in the new and to bring in new love. When I clarified the Tower, this Tower moment is going to bring in new love, okay, into the relationship and into your life, okay? This Tower moment will bring in new love and new energy for you, okay? Now let's take a look at your astrology signs, okay? So, what clarifiers can we see on the relationship? We have Aquarius. So, Aquarius during dates, that's cool. So, you could be an Aquarius or they could be an Aquarius, okay? So it says, Aquarius's love experimentation. So doing something out of the ordinary or trying something new on a date would be ideal. So this person will literally bring about something extraordinary for you, okay? This is backed up by the Tower. Like, they're gonna make you experiment consciously or unconsciously with something that is not ordinary, okay? But that is what you need. That's what is needed for you. That is what is needed for your life, okay? Pile number 4. This could include going to a festival or trying out unusual foods. They also value intellectual stimulation. So going to a museum and having engaging conversations will be perfect for them. So yeah, this person's gonna intellectually stimulate you as well, okay? Definitely at first, okay? Definitely at first, okay? Then we have, they also enjoy helping people and are passionate about social justice. So attending a charity event or volunteering together are great date ideas. So this person or you might help people in some way, okay? And are passionate about social justice. What else can we see for pile number 4? Okay, I think I'm gonna take these cards. So we have Aries. Aries are extroverted, competitive, driven, rebellious, and optimistic. They enjoy competitive sports and adventure. So this could be them, okay? This could be them. Well, this is them, okay? They quite literally could be an Aries, or they love the things that were written on that card, okay? Then we have Aquarius compatibility, Libra, Scorpio. So they might be an Aquarius. Oh, we have Aquarius twice. Or you might be. Or they're an Aries, okay? Okay, so Libra. These two have a strong intellectual connection and both enjoy deep and meaningful conversations. So you guys are gonna have an intellectual connection. You think alike, okay? And you guys are gonna have deep and meaningful conversations together. However, misunderstandings can arise as Libra prefers to avoid conflict, whereas Aquarius prefers to speak their mind. So maybe there might be some misunderstandings here, and one or both of you could avoid conflict, whereas the other one speaks their mind, okay? Then we have Scorpio. These two can have a challenging relationship as Scorpio values emotional intensity while Aquarius values intellectual stimulation. Aquarius can also be too detached and unemotional for Scorpio to build trust. So someone might value emotional intensity whilst the other values intellectual stimulation, okay? And someone might be too detached and unemotional, whilst the other is more attached and more emotional, okay? Yeah. I've gotten this card and this card, actually this card, like 3 times today, I think, or 2 times in this whole entire video, okay? Which is crazy. But anyway, let's move on to career now. Potential careers for pile number 4. For pile number 4's person. We have warrior. They might be like a soldier, okay? Let's shuffle again. What is pile 4's person's career? What is pile 4's person's career? We have industry. So they might be in some kind of industry, or maybe they're in the creative industry, or maybe they're an artist, okay? Pile number 4. What else can we see for pile number 4? So we have military and children. So they might be in the military or they might work with children, okay? Pile number 4. That's interesting. What else can we see for pile number 4? Well, let's look at features now. We have red lips. What else for pile number 4, please? Pregnant. Okay. Interesting. What else? Muscular. What else? Man. Same height as you. Interesting. And on the back, we have freckles. Interesting, pile number 4. Interesting. Let us move on to your oracle cards now, though, okay? So let's hop into your oracle cards. So, pile 4, let's see. So, you have fairy tale. Believe in the impossible. Believe the impossible. So, maybe you believe in the impossible. Like, I don't know. Maybe you don't believe that this person could come in, but they're coming in. And, ooh, we have defensive. So, yeah. And protect. So, I feel like they're going to be your knight in shining armor. They're going to protect you guys, okay? They're going to protect you. Then we have resentment. So, I don't know. This gives me the feeling of like maybe this is an ex for some of you, okay? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Resentment binds your soul and prevents you from moving forward. Okay, so clear any resentment from the past, okay? Clear any resentment towards anyone, okay? Even though they were a disappointment, you can release them now, okay? You can release the resentment and the disappointment from the past because this new person is coming in. And you might have some anxiety, okay? You guys should work through that too. Pile number 4, okay? Then we have nostalgia, memories. Yeah. Release the past. Release the past, pile number 4, okay? Release the past. Then we have coexistence. Over-independence or blurred boundaries may be causing you... Okay. It came out reverse, and it makes sense. Over-dependence or blurred boundaries may be causing you to lose your sense of self in the relationship. It's time to reclaim personal space and independence. Yeah, it's time to set up boundaries for yourself and clear your personal space and claim your independence from the past, okay? From the past, okay? And anything else that you need to set boundaries with, okay? Then we have reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. So you guys kind of need to read up on how to clear your space, okay? Because you need to let this person in, okay? Pile number 4. Then we have bicycle, progress. Promising times ahead. You have promising times ahead. And then we have lollipop, sugar, something good and positive coming in. Positive, sweet treat, exciting, excellent opportunity. Yeah, you have something good and positive coming in, okay? You can look forward to that, okay? Then we have unspeakable. There are obstacles. Suffering from mental health. Harness your inner strength. Overcome obstacles. Yeah, you guys might be suffering from mental health. And it's time to kind of help yourself to overcome that, okay? What steps can you do to release that, okay? And release resentment and release anxiety and release disappointment from the past, okay? Anxiety comes from too much overthinking about the future, and like regret or disappointment comes from focusing on the past. So how can you be more in the present moment, okay? Pile number 4. And we have it's coming. Wow. Clear indication that this relationship, this committed relationship is coming. You guys just need to believe that stronger, okay? Then we have illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fancy for real soul connection. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for real soul connection. So maybe release like karmics in your mind, okay? I feel like that's possibly what you were dealing with in the past. So how can you release those karmics, those fantasy, for this real soul connection? How can you swap that, okay? Then we have boundary. Yeah, you need more boundaries for yourself, okay, pal number 4? You need more boundaries for yourself. Then we have the guardian angel. Protection, guidance, support. So you have protection, guidance, and support, okay, coming in for you. You do. You should ask for it as well, though. You should ask for it. You guys are protected, but you guys should ask for it because, yeah, we have the guardian as well, okay? They can only help you if you, well, they help us already, but like they can only help you if, like, more if you ask for it, okay? Then we have adrenaline. Roller coaster ride, ups and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. How can you invest more adrenaline into your life? Well, not adrenaline, but like excitement. Do the things that excite you, pal number 4, okay? And I mean positive things, not negative things, okay? How can you bring in more excitement into your life, okay? Then we have opportunity. Follow your heart and be open to possibility. Yeah, I feel like some kind of opportunity is coming up for you guys, okay? It's coming into your life. Oh, we have dream come true. Yes, this person is a dream come true, and they are coming into your life, okay? Then we have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So you guys are meeting someone new, quite plainly put, okay? You guys are. Then we have back and forth, but it came out in reverse. Yeah, so you need to stop going back and forth between old relationships and old memories and stay in the present moment, okay? Stay in the present moment and in the future. What's next, okay? Then we have adventure. Seek adventures together. It adds excitement to your journey. Yeah. What I was just saying about excitement, you guys need more excitement in your life, okay? Seek adventure, okay? Seek adventure, pal number 4. Okay? But that is all I have for you, pal number 4. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I shall see you when I'll see you. Bye-bye.